Have you been turned down for a mortgage just because you're self-employed? Because perhaps you write off too much of your income? Has your bank said no? Well, if that's the case, I'm going to talk to you today about self-employed mortgages and what the options are available for you to secure a mortgage for either a purchase or a refinance. There's a number of different options. So hi, my name is Richard Woodward with Nexa Mortgage, and I've been doing mortgages for over 20 years. And self-employed individuals sometimes find it more difficult to obtain mortgages. Now, one of the biggest reasons it's hard for self-employed individuals to obtain a mortgage is, number one, the loan officer has a hard time understanding how to calculate your income from your tax returns, especially if you own a couple of different businesses or have some rental properties. I've been doing these loans for over 23 years, and if you have tax returns that you want me to review for you and secure your mortgage, the first and best option is to always be able to utilize your tax returns. If that's not an option, after I've utilized your tax returns, look through those to see if I can qualify you with those, we have several different other options. The first of which is bank statement loans. So if you own a business and your clients pay you directly, then you're going to have deposits into your bank statements. So we can take either 3, 6, 12, or 24 months of your business bank statements and calculate your income based upon your deposits. What we do is basically we take your deposits, we divide them by the number of bank statements that we collect, and then divide that by 60, and that becomes your income. So it is a better way for you to be able to qualify from an income perspective than using your tax returns where you've written everything off. The next option is 1099 loans. So if you are a contract vendor for a bigger company, a lot of times they'll pay you 1099s. Technically, you are self-employed, but you're really getting income from a normal employer, and we can verify that 1099 income or the amount that they've paid you in the prior year, and we can utilize up to 90% of that income to be able to utilize it to qualify for a loan. This is great for realtors, number one, that's you're paid by 1099s, or for people that write code. A lot of companies like that pay 1099. So as long as you've been doing that for at least 1 year, we can again utilize up to 95% of that income, and you only have to put 10% down. So that's the second option. The third option is a profit and loss statement loan. Now this is a little more complicated and is going to require that your CPA or accountant who is registered or certified be able to provide a profit and loss statement and warrant that as true and accurate income. Then we can use the profit and loss statement to calculate your income. Another option is asset depletion. So if you have a lot of cash reserves in the bank account or retirement account or mutual funds, we could utilize those funds to calculate your income. What we'll do is we'll use those assets. We'll collect the bank statements for the last 2 to 6 months, depending upon the lender, and then we'll take the balances and divide that by either 36 or 60 months and be able to calculate your income using that. And we can also combine that income with other income, such as your tax returns or W-2s or pay stubs. So this is a great way also to boost the income that you actually are reporting on your tax returns. And then lastly, the easiest method is a no income verified loan. Now this one does require the the highest qualified credit score and more of a down payment. You're going to need at least 10% down, in most cases 20 or 25% down, depending upon your credit score. And then we don't even have to report an income whatsoever. We can do these for purchases and refinances in all states, but Texas, purchases, yes, in Texas. No income verified loans are not allowed in Texas. So if you have a difficult tax return, or if you are self-employed and you're looking for a well-qualified lender that has access to over 250 lenders that can find you the best loan, then you just need to call me at 214-945-1066, and I'll put you into a home, refinance you, or cash you out. Thanks so much. I appreciate your time. And if you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and share this with your friends.